guys, and welcome to 31 Days of Vlogging with Louisiana Bride. If you hear anything weird today, it's this. He's supposed to be taking a nap right now, and it's a combination of him mumbling and the sound machine at the moment. Also, it's Saturday, which means totally get to be dressed down. I'll always give my skin a break to the best that I can on Saturdays from makeup. So, makeup free, tons of junk on. What I wanted to do for today's post was just do another things that make me say yay. Some stuff for the week that's been fun. First up, Oshkosh is having, or has been having, a BOGO shoe sale. So we recently got baby shoes, or actually today I got to pick them up. I had them shipped to the store, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. Play shoes, dress shoes. They're little cute Oxfords. They're both size 7, so I think they're a little bit big for him. We'll find out once socks are on. I'm really not good at the baby shoe thing. Like, I can't figure out sizes. I hate putting them on him. The fact that these have laces, I'm like, can't we just wear slip-ons forever? Why must thou have laces in such a young age? Like, if you can't tie them, you don't need to wear them. Whatever. Okay, so, second up on the list of things I'm really happy about. Oh, and before I get to that, Oshkosh, when I went in there to pick this up, they're having a big 50% off, plus I think it's an extra 20% off clearance. So if you have little people, Carter's and Oshkosh is like where it's at today. So, second thing, let's stick to the good stuff. So, we started doing the Pursuit of Holiness by Jerry Bridges this week in my Thursday night small group that we meet with. And, well, I don't lead it, I just go. I don't know, that sounds kind of weird the way I said it. But anyway, Pursuit of Holiness. I started reading it. I've only read the first chapter, and we talked about the preface. And I didn't really get to stay for the whole conversation because my child started having a meltdown, but it is amazing. Just the first chapter, I think my absolute favorite part was where he talked about being aware of, like, the little foxes in the vineyard, if you remember that verse from Song of Solomon. Because I know hearing the little foxes in the vineyard, you're aware of that in your marriage, to not let the little foxes come into the vineyard and let them take over things. But it's not that often that I feel like I think about the little foxes in the rest of my life. So that was a really good, thought-provoking chapter for me. If you want to know a little bit about it, I'll read you the 2 sentences out of the back that I think are the best for explaining it. It says, but holiness is something that is often missed in the Christian's daily life. According to Jerry Bridges, that's because we're not exactly sure what our part in holiness is. In the pursuit of holiness, he helps us see clearly just what we should rely on God to do and what we should accept responsibility for ourselves. Love it. So, if you haven't read it, it's a thin little book. It's only $12.99 according to the back. You could probably find it cheaper on Amazon. Read it. I heard good things about it from some of my friends that saw me post about it on Snapchat. Let's see. Oh, and within that my bookmark is my number 3. This, the garden, it's actually growing. I don't know what the mess that is about. I've been watering it, and it turns out things grow when you water them. Who knew? Maybe I'll actually get a vegetable or 2 in the winter. So what? Number 4. Is this. I needed a new eye serum, or just like a serum in general, because mine had run out. And I've been wanting to try Dr. Brandt products. And when I went into TJ Maxx, because that's kind of my place to find interesting face products, I found Dr. Brandt Collagen Serum. Let's get it in there. And I'm going to be trying this one out for it because, 30. It's time to start fighting the fine lines and wrinkles. I'm going to the dermatologist Monday to have just like a whole body like mole checkout, because my family just has moles and stuff, and I'm kind of seeing a difference in some of them over the past year or so, where they've like started growing and changing. Some things have gone from freckles to moles, and I really don't like that, considering that I have a family history of cancer and skin cancer and squamous cell carcinoma. My dad actually has squamous cell carcinoma right now that moved to lung cancer. So I just want to stay on top of that stuff, because there's no sense in not preventing something before it gets out of hand. So that's kind of where that's going. But I'm also going to ask her while I'm there about my like 30-year-old acne situation. I thought this was just a quit breastfeeding issue, but from what I've heard from other friends, it seems that when you're 30, your skin just goes crazy, and I'm really not down with that. Like, I didn't have acne when I was a teenager and in puberty. There's no reason we should be getting those like nasty zits right now. I really want to be on Retin-A, if I'm honest with you. Really want to. Okay, And fifth on the list, I have had a vitamin C serum in my shopping list on Amazon forever. And while I was at TJ Maxx again today, they had one for $4, and I picked it up. There's a lot of stuff that says to use a vitamin C serum in the morning to help fight off free radicals, but I was actually reading something from a dermatologist that said it's a good idea to use vitamin C serum at night to help with like post sun exposure, and it's just better supposedly to use it then. So I'll be trying this at night. It stimulates collagen production and helps moisturize and minimize age signs. And anything that tells me it helps to minimize age signs is like, yes, give me more. All of it. Firming, age signs, fine lines and wrinkles. Bring it. If you want to give me Botox, I'll probably take that too. I'm just like, just freeze it. I don't want to look like a wrinkled up old lady at 35. Anyway, that's it for the 5 things that make me say yay this week. They're kind of vain, I know, it's all stuff, but whatever, it works. And in case you were wondering where I was at yesterday, we actually went to a play called, it was a modern rendition of Shakespeare's Richard III in downtown Lafayette. My glasses are crooked. And so there just wasn't time to film because filming and uploading takes way too long. All right, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good Saturday.